Live look from the fire from the air. The fire is being fanned by Santa Ana winds, kicking up the fire late today, and that means trouble for firefighters. A new evacuation warning was just issued for the areas north of where the fire is burning. This is the view above the fire recorded right now. This is a live picture, as I mentioned. Our Kitty Alvarado is live in Yucaipa with the very latest. Kitty.
That's right. And those numbers that you gave, they're going to be really outdated because since those numbers were given this morning, this fire just blew up with those Santa Ana winds. And that's exactly what fire officials were warning about. And that's why they issued those evacuation orders really early so people could get out of these communities that only have one-way roads up and down the mountain. If you take a look behind me, this fire really took off within the last few minutes. The smoke is covering the flames, but just a few seconds ago, we were seeing really large flames going up the side of this mountain. You can see the smoke billowing, and firefighters just can't catch a break. Earlier, we met up with a hotshot crew brought in exactly to battle these conditions. Gusty Santa Ana winds pushed the El Dorado fire towards Forest Falls. Air and ground fire crews scrambled to establish a perimeter and contain the fire. The Prescott Hotshots, an elite wildland firefighting crew, gets briefed and ready.
Values of risk up the canyon here. You know, obviously we got the power line down this way.
Their assignment is not to let the fire establish itself on this slope and jump the road. Conditions are ripe for intense fire behavior.
The predicted winds and the heat that we're going to be working in and all that stuff, and the terrain obviously is always interesting.
Darren Fisher, the hotshot superintendent, has a big job.
Really just keeping the safety of the crew number one and make sure that they go home to their families. Matt
Teal has been a hotshot for nearly 15 years.
When the smoke's up in the air, Dad's gone.
He can read the smoke and know what the fire is doing.
The lighter the smoke color, the less intense the fire normally. When you see the really darker smoke, almost black smoke column, the more intense and a lot more energy the fire has created for itself.
A sticker on their rig honoring the fallen Granite Mountain hotshots, a reminder of the dangers that come with the job.
It's one of those things you never forget, and you always try to learn from the past.
Traveling from fire to fire takes its toll.
It's really more mentally exhausting as the season wears on and you are fire to fire and traveling quite a bit. Being away from home and loved ones starts to wear on you.
But when the smoke clears, Daddy's coming home.
I love them Dad will be coming home. Always do.
You're taking a live look at some of the flames. You can see the fire is really going up. These conditions are just ripe for these conditions that are so dangerous for firefighters. New evacuation orders have been issued, immediate evacuation orders for Angeles Oaks and Seven Oaks. Those communities are told to evacuate through Highway 38 towards Big Bear, not the other way around, because that's where the road is closed and that's where the active fire is burning. We're told it since did jump the highway there. And again, it's just really dangerous conditions. If you're told to evacuate, you need to leave immediately because these conditions are very unpredictable. Reporting live from Yucaipa, Kitty Alvarado, back to you in the studio.